Hi. So in this video, I'm going to talk about something really important, not just related to the subject, which is digital marketing, but something much more than that. So if you see many of the courses available in the market, they talk only about the subject, some of the features, what others are teaching wrong, all that. Leave that as a side, but something much more than that is necessary for a person to become a business owner. So what I'm going to tell you here is more than your digital marketing skills and functionality, whatever we say, certain things, even though we teach, you need to practice that. So what is I'm talking about is number one is the leadership skills. So leadership skills is really important for anyone who wants to successfully run a digital marketing agency. What is all about leadership skills? So it's more about inspiring others. It's about like motivating your team, so sometimes making tough decision, so you need to take some of the time, you need to take a immediate decision, which might be really tough, but it's healthy for your business. Then you need to have a clear vision for your future or the future of the business. So, so these are the things I'm going to tell, so in this course, if you see, there is separate module on leadership skills, which talk about all that, which gives a lot of examples. Maybe you might think you already have the best leadership skills, but never know. It's always something, you can learn, you can improvise. Or somebody who doesn't have that, I would say much more than the functionality, the features of digital marketing or the marketing efforts. I think leadership skills is really important for any person, for irrespective of any business to become successful. So when I talk about the leadership skill, the first thing I talk is more of communication. And communication is really essential. You need to be a good communicator. So you need to communicate your vision and goals, so perfectly or clearly to your team. Sometimes you try to communicate, kind of, vague and kind of giving a lot of stories. But what I'm trying to say is, but still make sure it's clearly reach them. Be a good communicator, so talk about all your kind of your plans, your goal. At the same time, when you communicate, they're going to give you back their feedback. In that time, you need to be a good listener as well. So we need feedback, as a good leader, we also need to listen, not just we need to talk, we also need to listen. So communication is really important. Second thing is the decisiveness, so you'll need to make some tough decisions, that affect your agency or business future, so because when you take tough decision, you bring confidence to your team. If you don't take tough decisions, even you will lose your self-confidence. So what I'm trying to say is, first one is the communication, send the next one is decision making. You need to take important decisions at important time, discuss with the team. At the same time, you are responsible for all your decisions. So you make sure you're a good decision maker. Then the next one I talk about in this course, what you will learn is about the adaptability. So the world is changing. It's really going fast. It's don't know where. It's like, as I used to tell people, like, initially, there are new technologies every 20 years. There are like there will be 4 or 5 technologies come and disrupt every 20 or 40 years. But now, in just 1 year, almost 4 to 10 different technologies are disrupting the industry. So what happened is you need to learn, you need to change quickly, you need to be able to adapt to the new situations, kind of based on that, you need to change your strategy. So all these are really important. If you think, oh, I've learned it in whatever I learned in this course, or maybe before that, I'm going to stick on to that. But I mean, experience is fine, but now what is happening is things are changing. Sometimes your own experience may not work, so somebody who's just finished, maybe his experience or maybe his knowledge, wisdom, maybe it's useful for you. So that's really important to, adaptability is another important thing for become a good leader. Then comes motivation. Oh, you must be thinking why I'm talking all about in a digital agency course. So what I found out is many digital marketing agencies, they could not survive or they could not scale up because the leader, the person who's running, he's not a leader, I would say, not a good communicator. He's somewhere or the other, he's weak. Maybe he's got a good talent in putting proposals. He's got a good talent in creating emails, but leadership is really important. So the next one I'm here talking about is motivation. So in this course, we are giving you a lot of ideas, suggestions, kind of tips, how to motivate your team. So that's very important to become successful. So your team is working hard. You need to motivate. Even they fail, motivate them. So that's a kind of really important how you can motivate, kind of recognition. So one of the person does well or the team is doing well, you need to recognize some awards, a kind of that's a kind of I would say bonus or something, or a kind of a reward. So that'd be really interesting. So what happens is that helps them to perform much more better. So they're not going to just chop, they're going to go into much more to achieve, to get much more new, I would say like more rewards in the future, a lot of, I would say, bonuses and all that. So motivation is really important. Then comes in this course, what we are going to talk about is the problem solving. So that's really important because digital marketing is a part of, I would say, information technology. What is information technology is about solution. Why the term is being used is from this day it started. It's like there is a problem and you're solving using technology. So that's why it's a kind of a problem and a solution. So what happens is any IT person or a digital marketer or a person who wants to run his own agency have to be good in problem solving. So what happens? There is a website, there is a website traffic suddenly drops. You need to solve, go into find out what is the problem, identify the root cause of the problem, and you need to gather all the information which are relevant to the problem. Ask your team members, you need this information, all that put together. Ask the team members, what are the reason, would be like a reasons which would be kind of define this problem. Then sit with the team, together. And as a leader, I know you need to take your own decision making, all that's fine. But at the same time, this kind of situation, brainstorming works. Try to brainstorm. As a leader, try to brainstorm. So we are going to tell you a lot of metrics, how you can brainstorm with your team. In this course, there are a lot of ways, what are the other businesses, how we can, other business become successful because of the leader. Sometimes businesses are the kind of, I would say, the industry where the business is like it may not do well, but a person who's a leader, he will know how to turn around any business. So what I'm trying to say is brainstorm with your team, to what are the possible solution for the problem. These are part of problem solving. Then comes the evaluate solution. Once you have the list of potential solution once you understood the problem, find a kind of keep a roadmap, how you're going to come out of the problem, how you're going to help the client to solve this problem. So in this course, leadership, we're talking about leadership, problem solving, all that, not just digital marketing or its features or its functionality or the new trends or the technology or the platform, everything is there. But additionally, we are also talking about, discussing more about leadership and decision making, problem solving, how to define a problem, kind of problem, motivation, how to motivate your team, all that. So definitely it's worth it. So if you go into that, you're not only going to learn just about the subject, you're not going to learn more on your own personality. So that's really important. We found out when I'm seeing a lot of other courses in the market, so they miss out something. A good leader can do any business, he can make any business better. So at the same time, what we thought, having a leadership module within this is going to really help. So definitely I would think, definitely I would say like, this definitely going to help, wishing all the best, see you inside.